Hi, it's Mrs. Carl, and I'm here with Sight and Sound Phonics, and we're here to talk about the long O. We know that the vowels are what are going to make the long O be long, that it needs another help from another vowel sometimes. And today we're going to talk about that. First, let's look at the vowels. What are their names? A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Sometimes Y is a vowel. All right, now today we're going to talk about the long O. So I'm going to write the O here. All the words that we're going to write today are going to have another letter next to it, because we've learned that when two vowels go for a walk, that the first one does the talking and the second one says nothing. Okay, it's quiet. It says nothing. It's silent. All right? The first vowel that's going to talk today is going to be the O, long O. What's going to make it talk is going to be the A. So it's going to be O, A. When we see O, A, the O is going to say O, and the A is going to be quiet. That's what we're going to work on today. Okay? Are we ready? To work on the OA, you need this worksheet from the computer. Okay? Print it out. Or else get a piece of paper, because I want you to write this with us. This is the one with the boat, the coat, the soap, the road, and then we'll write a sentence together. When you're ready, we're going to do this together. Remember, please do it with me. That's making you a stronger speller, writer, and certainly a stronger reader. The first picture that we see is boat. Boat. A bee. Right. And the bee is a bat and a ball. Boat. Boat. Do you hear the long O? You sure do. Now, Mrs. Carl just told you what is going to make that O say its name. The A walking with it. Two vowels going for a walk. The first one is going to do the talking. The O is going to say O. The A is going to be quiet, but it's going to make the O say O. And then the T, boat, at the end makes the word B-O-A-T. Boat. Boat. Now we have the word coat. Coat. Boat, coat. Do they rhyme? Yeah, they sound the same, don't they, at the end? They sure do. They rhyme. So it's going to be easy to spell this one. We want coat. It starts with a C. All right, C. Co, the O. And what makes the O say O? Who's it walking with? Two vowels going for a walk. The first one's going to talk. It's going to walk with the A. And the A is going to be silent. It's going to say nothing. And then we want coat, the T at the end. C-O-A-T, coat. Boat, B-O-A-T, boat. Coat, C-O-A-T, coat. The next is soap. 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 It's not going to rhyme with boat and coat because they end in a T, and this one ends in a P. Soap. I gave it away. Soap. S. So. What is going to make the O say O? An A next to it. Two vowels, O and A, going for a walk. The first one, O, is going to talk. It's going to say O. The second one, the A, is going to be quiet. It's going to say nothing. And then what do we hear at the end? We do have to put a letter for the end. Soap, a P. Good. Lowercase p has a tail. Soap. Now we have the word road. Road. R. O. I hope you're writing these with me. Row. What's making the O say O? An A. Right, the vowel A is helping that O talk. Two vowels going for a walk. The first one says its name, O. The second one says nothing and is quiet, A. Road, D. Good job. Road. Now we're going to write a sentence, all right? The first word is going to be what. But we know when we write a sentence, we have to do what? Start with an uppercase, a capital, a big letter. So the W is going to be a W, starting with a W, uppercase, big capital. Now, what? We hear the blowing, we need the H. And I know that you know how to spell what, right? What's next? What? W-H-A, and then T. What? What can? Two finger spacing, and then we're going to write the word can. C. This is one that we all know how to do it. Can. N. C-A-N. What can? And now we're going to write the word float. Float. Do you know what the word float means? If you put something in water and it stays at the top, it floats. If it goes down to the bottom, it sinks. So the question that's going to be now is going to be what can float? Float. So let's write the word float. F. Good. F. L. Flow. Oh. Long O, so we have the O. And what is going to make the O say O? The A going for a walk with it. So we need that A right next to it. Two vowels, O and A, going for a walk together. The first one, the O, is going to say O. The second one is going to be silent, quiet. It's not going to say anything. All right, good. Float, we need a T to finish the word. What can float? All right, now, what can float? Is that asking you a question? What can float? Yes, it is. So we need a question mark. There's your ear, and come down, and all right, there's your question mark. Now, looking at your pictures, what can float? A boat can float. If you put it on water, it will stay above the water and float. It will not sink. Very good, and you can color those pictures. Or if you want to, you can write a sentence about it. Whatever you would like to do. You're so wonderful. The writing and the spelling and the reading has just been wonderful. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for sharing your time with me. It's made my day so special. Bye-bye.